Hey everybody, welcome back to Mary's Vegan Table. Today we're going to make an artichoke spinach dip. Remember the spinach dip? Who was it? Applebee's, I believe? Today we're going to make this vegan style. What I did here, I put a quarter of a half of an onion, a white onion, diced small. And I'm just going to mix this up until they become translucent. Okay, so I forgot to mention that there's a tablespoon of olive oil in the skillet, and to that we added the quarter of an onion, or you could put half of a small onion in, diced up, and just mix it until it becomes translucent. I have the heat on medium high. This takes about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes to do. So what I'm going to do is, and this is totally optional guys, I'm just going to add a little pepper flake, just for a little kick. It's totally optional, you don't have to do this. Seems about right, okay. Yeah, they're somewhat translucent now. So now I'm going to add 2 cloves of chopped garlic. Stir these up, making sure we don't burn them. I'm going to lower the heat. I'm literally putting the heat on low now because I don't want the garlic to burn. It just looks so much more prettier when you do it in the skillet. I mean, I've done it in the air fryer in like a small aluminum pan, but I just want you guys to see how pretty it looks when it comes out the oven, all bubbly and brown. Okay, so that's pretty good. So what I have here is a 14-ounce can of artichoke hearts, roughly chopped. Here I have 2 cups of spinach, sliced in ribbons, just thinly chopped spinach. 2 cups. I put 2 healthy handfuls to measure for 2 cups because, you know, spinach cooks down to nothing. So we're going to get this all mixed up in here. And I still got the heat on low. Just want to get everything nice and mixed. And you guys, you don't have to add the oil if you don't want to, because onions already have their own water. They retain their own water, so once you put them into the hot skillet and you start, you know, mixing them up, the water's going to start to release. So if you don't want to use the oil, you don't have to. I'm going to add a little pepper, a little black pepper. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of salt to this. Now you guys, if you want to add a little extra garlic powder or onion powder, you could do that too. You want to add more flavors to this. I'm just going to show you right now just like pretty much the basic way to do this. I'm adding a cup of plant-based milk. I'm using the extra creamy oat milk. This is a cup. Here I'm going to add 2 healthy handfuls of plant-based mozzarella shreds. Use any brand you like. I'm going to turn the heat up to medium now. Just let this all melt in. Just stir until this becomes nice and creamy. The cheese is melting. I'm going to add a little nutritional yeast also. You don't have to, but I'm just going to add the nutritional yeast. Put in about a tablespoon. And you can already see how it's thickening up. See how it is for salt. Perfect for salt is good. Well, I think the way the cheese is now is perfect. Let the rest of it just melt through while it's in the oven. What I'm also want to do, this is also completely optional. I'm just gonna use some plant-based Parmesan cheese, just for a little extra cheesiness for the top, and it browns up pretty too. So I'm going to turn off the stove top now. I'm going to put this in the preheated 350 oven just until everything is golden brown on the top. Okay guys, so here we have our corn tortilla chips. And I'm just going to cut them into triangles. Brush them lightly with some oil, olive oil. And put them in the air fryer. So just grab yourself a stack as big or as small as you need. And yes, guys, this brand is vegan. I made sure to double check it actually while I was in the supermarket. Googled it to make sure it was indeed vegan, because you know sometimes you can't even read half the stuff that's on the back of the ingredients. So just gonna take the knife, cut it in the middle. There you go. Get your tortilla chips. Not quite ready yet though. So I'm just gonna throw these on top of my rack. I really have to get air fryer mat. I'm just gonna separate these. You can put these in the oven or two along with the dip if you like. Just put them on a sheet pan, brush them a little with the oil, and just turn them. When it's brown on one side, turn it over so the other side could get brown as well. I'm just gonna lightly brush them. You know, just pat them with a little olive oil. Doesn't need to be a lot. Okay. You guys, please, before the end of this video, and I hope you make it to the end of this video, could you please subscribe and like the video? These are good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay these out on this rack. I'm going to put it in the air fryer at 400 for about, I don't know, 10 minutes. It'll probably need less than 10 minutes. Just, you know when they're ready, when they're nice and golden brown. Okay, so we got the tortilla chips in the air fryer, and we're going to set them out to 400. One got blown around in there a little bit. But that's okay. They're just about done, guys. Look at that, guys. Okay, what I'm going to do with this now is pop it under the broiler on high for just until it gets brown on top. Look at that, guys. Let's go see how our chips are doing. I just did a little flip, that's all. Just make sure I moved them around so they had enough space to get evenly brown on each chip. Okay guys, so here it is. So here are the chips, guys. Just put them in the air fryer 400 and just keep an eye on them, and once they're brown, they're done. Here is the can of artichokes that I used. 14-ounce can, guys. I try to get the one that's just in water and not in brine. So if you could find the one that's in water, that would be good. 14-ounce can, whatever's on sale, because nowadays everything is so expensive. So if you can find it on sale, go for it. This is still hot. Oh my goodness. Ooh, can you see that? Okay. It's amazing. That is so good. You can make these in individual little ramekins. Like if you could find the little skillets, the little miniature skillets that look like, you know, a skillet. After you make it, everything on stove, just add them into those little ramekins and pop them into the oven. Wait until you see everything's all nice and bubbly. And if you want to speed up the process a little, just pop it right on the broiler on high. But remember to keep an eye on it so that it doesn't burn. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like. Leave any comments if you like. Turn on your notifications so you know the next time there's a video, you'll be notified. I thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you. Thank you to the new subscribers. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you guys and appreciate you. You have a great upcoming weekend.